Shared our results before a year ago, and the discussion about whether it helps to stop the Charleston comes up over and over again. The rules in Mahjong Made Easy provide that you could stop after the first left for any reason. And if a player stops, there still is a courtesy or optional. However, many players refuse to pass any tiles to the player across from them if they stopped. This, of course, depends on if you know their style and whether they stop because they're close or for other reasons. A year ago, we did a Stopping the Charleston Statistics Challenge. We asked players to keep records of when a player stopped the Charleston and whether they won the hand. We were interested in knowing if they stopped because they were between two hands, they had 3 or less tiles to pass for one hand, or they only had tiles that they considered valuable, such as flowers or dragons, or they just didn't want to pass certain tiles together. While the rules permit you to stop for any reason, it led us to asking this question, and we really appreciated the many groups that took the time and effort to keep track of their results. We know this is by no means a statistical study, but we thought by compiling all the answers, it was a very interesting finding. You could see more on our Facebook Mahjong community, and you could see the individual images. Since this is a video, it might help to see it there, so you could see the individual images of all the results, which are, drum roll, stopping the Charleston when somebody was between two hands did not increase a player's winning percentage. Only 3 out of 23 times stopped did someone win, and another player won 18 of those times, and there were 2 wall games. The only increase is when someone stopped when they had 3 or fewer tiles to pass. You could see that in the second line. There are 4 outcomes in each game. Player A has a 1 of 5 chance to win. They could win, one of the other 3 players could win, or there can be a wall game. As you could see from our unscientific poll, stopping the Charleston when you cannot decide between 2 hands does not help. The only increase is when you are less than 3 tiles. For example, when player A stopped because they couldn't decide, they had valuable tiles they didn't want to pass together, they won less than the average expected wins. They only won 8 out of 44 times they stopped for those reasons. When player A stopped the Charleston 28 times because they only needed 3 or few tiles, they won 11 out of 28 tiles. Another player won 12, and there were 5 wall games. Will this study impact when you stop the Charleston? Will you share this with friends that love to stop it for reasons that don't appear now to be helpful to help them win? What else would you like us to post and discuss on Mahjong Community next? Thanks for joining us, and we hope this was helpful.